Who are you? That was the question that was going round and round my head, day after day, month after month, year after year. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was keeping myself so busy with work, so busy with life, so busy with drinking, so busy with Netflix watching. It was to distract myself from this question, who are you? Because the truth is, I was scared of the answer. I didn't want to know who I really was. I was scared of changing because if I changed my life, that's when I would actually meet the real, true, authentic version of myself for the first time. And because I was terrified of having that meeting, I kept myself back. I stopped myself from transforming. I stopped myself from changing because I didn't know what I wanted to become. I didn't know who I really was. And even more so, I didn't even know who I wanted to be. Now, I tried to find myself, as they always say. I tried to find myself on this journey of discovery. And I thought, if I want to stop being so lost, surely I need to be somebody. Surely I need to do something. Surely I need to work out who it is I'm supposed to be in this life. Surely I'm supposed to find my path and my purpose and my identity. So I tried to do all these things to discover who I really was. I read the books. I listened to the podcasts about the positive mindset. I tried to practice the law of attraction. I had the coaching. I had the daily affirmations. I did the seminars. I did the healing journeys, but none of it worked. It worked because I didn't even know what question I was supposed to be asking. And here's the thing that they don't tell you when you're on this journey to finding yourself. If you don't know the questions that you're asking, if you don't know the answers that you're seeking, it's always difficult to understand what you're going to find. It's like going on a journey when you don't have a treasure map. You don't know where the landmines are, you don't know where the gold mines are, and that's why I was feeling stuck. I was feeling in this point of crisis because I was trying to create my identity externally. I thought that who I was would be defined by all the things in the outside world. We look at the labels that we apply to ourselves. Business owner, golfer, director, father, uncle, Audi driver, runner. When someone asks us who we are, when someone asks us who we are, we recite these labels to them. Oh, I'm just a dad, I'm just a golf enthusiast, I just run a business, I'm just a mum. That isn't who we are, that's what we do. We always seek these different identity labels. I'll be who I'm meant to be when I'm earning this much money. I'll be earning who I'm meant to be when I have this label, when I get this promotion, when I achieve this thing. I'll be complete when I walk down the aisle, when I have the child, when I take that photo in front of that place and I post it on that social media platform. Then I'll be complete because I will have other people's approval, I will have their affection. But we're so busy trying to seek this external identity validation that we don't understand that we've got it all wrong. Identity comes internally. Who we are comes from inside us. It isn't about what we have, it isn't about what we do, it's about who we choose to be. Imagine if I put you on a desert island and I stripped you of everything. You were there literally naked, sitting on a desert island. You no longer had the car that you drive, you no longer had the job, you were no longer even a parent, you no longer had those hobbies, you were just you, naked as the day you were born. That is who we truly are. Our identity, our deep, true identity was created on the day that we were born. That's who we are, and nothing can change that. Not how much money you make, not whether you got fired, not whether you hit your golf handicap, not whether you got dumped, not whether you're 5% body fat. None of that matters. It's all bullshit. Who we are is who we were on the day that we were born, and that is always who we will be. But we lose that because we think, if I don't have these external things around us, then I must be worth less. I must be worthless. You are only worth more once you are true to who you are. Because here's the thing, we link our image to our performance. We say, if I am a high performer, then I have a good image. If I'm a high performer at work, I have a higher image of myself. If I'm a higher performer in my relationships, then I hold myself in a higher regard. If I'm a higher performer in the gym or on the sports field or on the social media platform, then I must be a better person. But it's all bullshit. You cannot outperform your own self-image. If you think of yourself as having a poor self-image, you will always be poor, no matter what your bank account says. If you think of yourself as having a negative self-image, you will always lead a negative life, no matter how many likes you receive. If you think of yourself with a negative self-image, then you will never be who you are meant to be. You will never be whole. You will never be complete, because you will always be seeking something from the outside world that you believe is the missing piece of the puzzle. But there was never a missing piece of the puzzle. You had all the pieces all along. You just had to put them in the right place. So if you want to improve your self-image, if you're thinking, that's all very well for you to say, Freddie, you can talk about improving your own self-image, and I know because everyone told me, just be a bit more confident. Just value yourself a little bit more. Just love yourself a little bit more. Very easy words to say, but when you're busy hating yourself, when you think you are not worthy, when you think you are worthless, just telling yourself to think positive isn't going to change anything. So if you want to improve your own self-image, you have to accept all of yourself. Because we all try and hide those darker parts of us. The parts of us that are selfish, the parts of us that are arrogant, the parts of us that are self-indulgent, the parts of us that are grumpy or angry or easily bored. We try and hide all of those parts all away, and we think they can't be discovered. I can't let anyone see those parts of me. If you want to truly create that self-image that you were born with, you have to embrace all of you, the light side and the dark. And that's why you cannot outperform your own self-image. So if you want to meet and then exceed all of your performance goals, if you want to perform greater than your wildest dreams, you have to understand that your self-image is 100% perfect for you, because that is how you were born. So why not start being the person that you were born to be?